This asteroid is worth $100,000 quadrillion. And a new study suggests that its shimmering surface might be the result of ancient eruptions of molten metal, and NASA is heading there. Known as Psyche, this unusually shiny asteroid in the main belt between Mars and Jupiter has long intrigued scientists for its reflective, metal-rich surface, which radar data shows bounces back nearly a third of the sunlight it receives, about twice as much as typical asteroids. Early theories proposed Psyche as a planetary core remnant, possibly exposed after violent collisions during the solar system's early years. However, newer density estimates show that Psyche is not solid metal. Instead, it likely has a metal-rich outer layer covering a more mixed interior. The most compelling explanation for this outer sheen, according to the latest research published in Journal of Geophysical Research, Planets, is ferrovolcanism, volcanoes that erupt molten iron and nickel rather than lava. This process may have occurred during Psyche's formation, when its inner metallic core cooled and solidified from the outside in. As the lighter elements in the still-molten center became more concentrated, pressure could have built up enough to push metal through the porous mantle and erupt onto the surface. But this scenario only works if Psyche's composition matches certain types of meteorites found on Earth. The findings suggest that Psyche's flashy surface could be a patchwork of ancient metal flows, not just a solid metallic shell. Confirmation may come from NASA's Psyche spacecraft, which is en route and scheduled to arrive by July incoming year. Asteroid Psyche, located in the main belt between Mars and Jupiter, has captured scientists' attention due to its unusually shiny, metal-rich surface. This asteroid reflects nearly a third of the sunlight it receives, making it twice as reflective as most asteroids. Initially, researchers believed Psyche could be the exposed core of a planetary remnant, stripped of its outer layers by violent collisions early in the solar system's history. However, recent density estimates suggest it isn't a solid metal object. Instead, it likely has a metal-rich outer layer over a mixed interior. The leading explanation for Psyche's gleaming surface is ferrovolcanism, a process where volcanoes erupt molten iron and nickel instead of lava. This could have happened during Psyche's formation, as its metallic core cooled and solidified from the outside in. The buildup of pressure from lighter elements in the molten center may have pushed metal through the porous mantle, creating flows on the surface. This theory aligns with Psyche's composition resembling certain meteorites found on Earth, like meteorites. The surface might not be a uniform metallic shell but a patchwork of ancient metal flows. NASA's Psyche spacecraft, launched in October 2023, is set to arrive in July 2029 and could confirm these findings, offering insights into the asteroid's mysterious history and the early solar system.